Hey everyone, so welcome to our YouTube channel. So as we have seen that we were discussing about your layout widgets. So in this video, we'll be continuing with those widgets only, and we'll see the rest of few widgets today. And yeah, so let's get started. The first one is your limited box. So sorry, I'll just write limited box and then I'll explain. Okay. So limited box is basically it constrains your widgets when their parent does not. So basically it gives child a default size when your limited box parent is unbounded. So okay, let me just start with this. I'll take a container. I'll give the width and height as 10, and then I'll just choose one color of it. Let me take it as steel. Okay, so now I'll be giving the child of this container to a limited box. So this would be my limited box. The parameters it has is maximum width and maximum height. Let me give it as 400. Let me take the maximum width, height as 400. And yeah, so the next thing is we have child. I'll take a container only for this. Okay, so I'll just provide the color, so it will automatically take this these parameters, which is width and height. So I'll take colors dot, let me take it. Okay, so see what happens. Okay, you must be okay. I'll just reduce this size and I will increase this size, so you will be able to get it. Yeah, so this is the container which have a limited box of this thing. But yeah, see, since the parameters has been provided by your parent, which is your container class, so these parameters won't matter much. If I'll delete these parameters, let me just comment it, then this will happen. So the maximum height and maximum width would be this. Let me take it as 400. You will able to get it. There's something not working. It's just starting. Yeah, it's just performing. Yeah, so it would appear like this. So whenever the parent's parameters are not given, so it will provide its default size. So yeah, so when your parent is unbounded. Also, this will have your the maximum potential. That means your limited box will have its maximum potential when we use it with list view and where the scroll direction is unbounded. So I explain it to you in list view only. So that will works at its maximum potential. That means limited box. So yeah, so this was the limited box. Okay, the next thing is we have our offstage class. So I'll explain it to you with the help of this. Okay, so this is the document we have. Then okay, so the offstage is, yeah, like this. Okay, so this is the offstage. What is happening is, see, don't read all those things, just read this thing. It shows that, okay, offstage is basically a boolean value which has been set to false initially, which is here, some, but where is it? Yeah. So it has been initialized, okay, so it has been initialized with a boolean value which is your true. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it has been initialized with the boolean value which is true. So what happens is, when the offstage member field is false, this is when your offstage member field is false, and it will hide it without any room in the parent when it is true. When it is set to true, when it is set to true, then it will hide it without any room in the parent, and when it is set to false, it will look appear like this. And this is the logo. Yeah, so as you can see, the stage is set over status set over here. And obviously this means that when we are setting a state, or when we are taking some value such as this, or any double or integer or your string value, you know that one value or that one variable has to be in your stateful widget. So as I explained in stateful and stateless widgets, when to put the widgets in which class. So see, this is in your stateful widget. So it's basically some variable has been declared and we are using that particular value. Then that means we are using this true or false somewhere. So this is your offstage class. That basically it means it used to measure the dimensions of a widget without bringing it on screen. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so the next one is our overflow box class. So as the name suggests, it's overflowing of a widget. So it's a widget that imposes different constraints on its child then it gets from its parent. So it allows child to overflow the parent. Okay, so let me just give you one example. I'll use this container only. I'll just copy this. I'll Okay, the next one is overflow box class. Overflow box. Okay, so I'll just paste a container over here which has a height and width of 100. Then I took a color. Then okay, I'll just remove it from this limit. Yeah. So next thing is I'll just provide a child which would be of overflow box like this. And let me take the maximum height as 350 and the maximum width as 350. See. Okay, and again the same thing, which is your child. So I'll take a container and which in which I'll provide just the color. Let me give it as red accent. Yeah, now see. Okay, so this is the overflow box. That means which is of 350 size 350. So it will just overflow its parent widget. So the child will be allowed to overflow its parent. So this is the child. So it is allowed to overflow its parent. Actual size of the parent is your 100 by 100 and overflow is your 350 by 350. So it basically overflowed its parent. Yeah. So this was your overflow box. Then the other thing we have is your padding. Okay. I'll use the same thing. Till then I'll just copy it. Okay. So the next thing is your padding. Okay. So padding is basically providing some space to your widgets, as I have explained in earlier examples also. So okay, let's start with this only. I'll just paste that container over here. And apart from this overflow box, I'll just remove it. Apart from this, we'll write just padding. We'll give the padding to it. And let me take, okay, before taking this, I'll just put an image inside it so that you'll be able to guess what is happening. Asset image, and the name of my images, images slash it's image2.jpeg, image2.jpeg. Yes, it's correct. Okay. There's something wrong. The padding is there. Okay. Container is there. Width and height is there. Then we have this color. Then we have padding. Okay. Padding is not true. Okay, this child padding. Let me just give it a padding of something at insets.all, which is your, let me take it as 20. Yeah, so it appears something like this. I'll just give the, okay, so this is my container. This teal one is my container, which is of 3 by 300 by 300. And then I have inserted one image inside this container, which is this image. And from that I just gave a space of 20 from all means here, 20 from this, 20 from this, 20 from this, 20 from this. So let me give it something 50. Let's see. Yeah, so it will allow to have us a space of 50 from left, right, top and bottom. And this edge insets is basically an implementation of your abstract class, which is your edge insets geometry. So which this has been used by your padding to figure out where and how much space has to be supplied to your whatever widget is there. So using this, this happens. And also I can use here like this, I can use like only. So it will give from left, right, top, bottom. You can provide it anything. So let me just give it 10. So oh sorry, there's a comma missing. Okay, so it will take a space of 10 from this, and then I can provide anything, so it will automatically take that padding value. Okay, so the next one is your sized box. And as we have already discussed in various examples, various things, that a size box is a box with a specified size whose main purpose is to provide space between two widgets. So let's suppose I give a container of size, okay, let me take this container. I'll just remove this child thing, and let me have another container of the same thing. Yeah, okay. So see, how will these container look like? Let me change the color. Okay, so this will be these containers. Now what happens is there is no space in between these two containers, and so I'll just embed one sized box. This is my sized box, and see, this is the case of column, so that means there has to be space between two. That means a simple height should be there. So I'll just provide a height of 20, let's say, and a comma is missing. Okay, so I provided a space of this thing, and if I if I keep these widgets in a row, so I have to provide the width. So first use case is the first use case of the size box is this, and then we have another case like okay, I'll just comment it here. It's just a second. I guess I removed it. Yeah. So this is my first case. The second case would be that suppose I take a sized box. I take a parent sized box, then I provide a height of suppose 10, and then I'll provide a width of suppose 10, and then this is the width and height. Let me give the child container. So yes, and I'll provide the height, let's suppose 300, and I'll give the width as 300, and let me take the color as, let's say, okay, I'll give this color. See what happens. This is basically, this child won't be able to provide any value. This sized box parameters will take into account, and it will provide it like that only. Also, sometimes it happens that we give a size as infinity, so it won't expand till the end. So the parent will restrict it, or it just expands as much as the parent allows. Suppose this is the size box. Suppose there's some parent container is your parent, and let's suppose it have a 300 300 into 300 size. And if I provided a sized box, and let me if I take the height or width or something as double dot infinity, so it won't go till infinity. It will acquire the properties your parent class has, so that will go up to that particular level. Okay, the next thing is we have your sized overflow box. So it's a widget that is of a specific size, but it passes its original constraints through its child, which may be then overflowed. So okay, I'll take it with an example. I'll explain it with an example. So this is the your overflow box, sized overflow box. Then I will provide, I'll just take the size later on. I'll just give other things first. We have a container inside it, and then let me take a height of 100. Sorry, the width is also 100. Then I have the color, let me take it as this. Okay, so this is a sized overflow box. So I'll just it creates a widget of given size that lets its child overflow. So I'll just provide a size over here. So the size, it should not be a double value of something, it should be like size dot, I'll give these values. It could be suppose I'll just start with 0. So see what happens. Okay, so yeah, so it will happen is from the 0th position it will take this value. Then let me take from some height, from some particular 30 height, let me take. So it will take a height of 30, and then it will start. Let me take it from with 30. So it is overflowed just because it's not proper. See, I'll show you this. Yeah, so it has been overflowed by infinity pixels at the bottom. That is the reason it has been overflowed. Okay, so let me just give from height. Okay, I'll just increase this. See, so it's from height 300, and then it has been shifted to this. Let me just give it as 600. So it appears like this. Let me just give it as 900. So it will be again overflowed just because of some pixels. It has been overflowed by this pixels at the bottom. So it's basically from height, from this your from height, from size, and only these two properties are there, which is your size and alignment. And then we have what all properties here. I'll just show you: 0, infinite, from height, from width. So we have this properties. We have this also, which is your double dimension. And yes, okay, the next widget is your transform widget. Okay, I'll just remove this. This is your sized overflow widget. I'll write it. I'll post this on GitHub, so you can access the link from there. I'll mention the link in the description below. Okay, so the next thing is your transform. Transform is a widget that applies a transformation to its child. Suppose I wanted to rotate my child at some particular degree. Suppose I wanted the child to be scaled up. So I will use the scale, and we have 3D perspectives also. So we can use different things. I'll just show you 2-3 things. Okay, let me take again a container, and I'll take a child. Uh, okay, before child, I'll give it a color. Let me take it as colors dot. Okay, green. Okay, then I'll take one child which will take my transform. Then we have certain things: translate, scale, and rotate. So let me first start with the rotate. So the angle would be somewhat pi. Pi is your this we have in maths. So it will take it from your math package. And then we have pi by 4. Yes. Alignment could be, let me take it as alignment dot center so that it will be visible. And I'll take a container. Okay, sorry. Then we have this. Okay, just a second. I'll take these things inside it. So it's like this. Then I'll have a child inside it, which is your container, and I'll simply provide the color. Let me just give the color. Okay, then I can provide the padding also. Okay, let me just run this first. Before running this, I'll provide first the padding and some text. I'll tell you. The padding is your edge insets dot all. Let me take it somewhat 10. Then we have First is your transform, okay, color, then we have transform dot rotate, then we have angle, then we have alignment, then we is a child, then your color, sorry, color padding, and then we have a child. Okay, so let me take it as a text. I'll just give a text. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so it will appear something like this in this is your 45-degree angle. So this is my transform. Then we have certain different things. I'll just copy it and paste it here. The difference would be in this. So I'll just remove all these things and I'll do it again. Okay. So then we have transform dot scale. So let me just take it as 1 point something, 1.4. Okay. So after that, I'll just take out this container, child and container and everything. This is my scale. So I'll be using this. Yeah, this is the child. So I'll do it here. Yeah. Okay. I'll just remove this so that you'll be able to get it. Yeah. So this basically scaled up. That means it has been bigger in size. It appears a bit bigger in size. So it has been scaled. Then we have one thing which is your translate. I'll just copy this, and then we have something this which is your translate. I'll remove this. We have transform dot this translate, and the offset has to be set. So let me take it something 50-50. Okay, I'll show you this. So this is your double values for offset. So we'll be providing these values over here. Then we have after that again the same thing. Let me just copy it from here. I guess yes, this one. Okay. Yes. Let's see. So it will appear like this. It's a translation. So it will also move. We'll see all these things. We have matrix also. Then we have 3D perspective. So while creating your applications, we'll work on it also. But yeah, as of now, this is just the overview of all these things. And yes, so with this we are done with your single child layouts. This is your, I'll show you just a second. I'll just remove it. Okay, this is your offstage class. Okay, so with this we are done with your single child layout widget. So transform was the last, and I have explained everything in other videos also. And in the next video, we'll be starting with your multi-child layout widgets, and I guess there are, yeah, they are almost 9 with 9 or 3, 3, 6, 3, 9 to 3, 12. We have 12 widgets in there. I'll try to complete it in 2 videos. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Stay safe. Thank you.